Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to your news edition on Canal Algérie. These are the headlines. Representing the President of the Republic, Prime Minister Sifir Rieb chaired a ceremony honoring numerous Algerian women for their remarkable contributions in different fields. Army General Said Chingriha chaired this Sunday at the National Army Club an iftar ceremony in honor of the female personnel, both military and civilian, of the Ministry of National Defense, as well as state's female executives. A page dedicated to our community abroad, helping Algerians feel at home, starting with iftars for students organized by the Algerian consulates in Europe. Welcome back. Representing the President of the Republic, Prime Minister Sifir Rieb presided over Sunday evening a ceremony honoring several Algerian women who have distinguished themselves through remarkable contributions across various fields. The ceremony was attended by the Minister of National Solidarity, Family and Women's Affairs, Soraya Mouloudji, along with members of the government, senior officials, female veterans of the Algerian War of Independence, and representatives of associations and organizations active in the fields of women and family affairs. On this occasion, a number of Algerian women were honored for their outstanding achievements in different sectors. We listen.
I'm pleased to extend my sincerest congratulations to Algerian women on the occasion of their International Women's Day. The joy is complete on this solemn evening of the blessed month, marked by the gathering of this High Assembly to pay tribute to a group of exceptional Algerian women. The ceremony is held under the renewed patronage of the President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, who has consistently demonstrated his profound and sincere respect for women, while reaffirming his commitment to promoting their role at all levels.
On the occasion of the International Women's Day, the Army General Said Chingriha, Minister Delegate to the Minister of National Defense and Chief of Staff of the National People's Army, chaired on Sunday at the National Army Club an iftar ceremony in honor of female military and civilians personnel of the Ministry of National Defense, as well as relevant female leaders of constituent bodies. Rania Al-Bahri.
The ceremony was attended by the Commander of the Land Forces, the Secretary General of the Ministry of National Defense, the Force Commanders, the Commander of the Republican Guard, the Chief of Staff of the Minister of National Defense, the Commander of the National Gendarmerie, the Commander of the 1st Military Region, the Chiefs of Departments, the Inspector General of the Army, as well as Central Directors from the Ministry of National Defense and of People's National Army General Staff. On this occasion, the Army General delivered a speech in which he highlighted the undeniable contribution of Algerian women to the development of a new and triumphant Algeria, adding that he was glad to convey to the military and civilian personnel the best wishes of the President of the Republic, Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces and Minister of National Defense, whose wise policies had enabled the impact of women's participation to be clearly visible on the ground through their contribution to build new, triumphant and emerging Algeria. He added that within the People's National Army, they had ensured that all doors were open to women, both military and civilian, allowing them to access higher ranks and pursue new military specialties such as aviation, parachuting, naval vessels, motorcycling within the road security units of the National Gendarmerie, and even to serve in main battle and combat units.
Les bâtiments de guerre, le motocyclisme.
The Army General paid tribute to Algerian women who bravely stood against colonialism and terrorism. He said that he valued their important role in society because they pass on the love of the homeland, pride in belonging to it, and respect for the sacrifices of the nation's martyrs. He also explained that women play a key role in society and in the family, especially in raising future generations. They teach young people national values, culture, and the importance of responsibility so they can face present and future challenges with a strong sense of citizenship. Finally, he added that he wanted to take this opportunity to honor the bravery of Algerian women who stood proudly against colonialism throughout history, faced terrorism with great courage, and helped defeat its harmful plans. At the end, the Army General presented symbolic gifts to several female personnel, urging them to meet the challenge with even greater perseverance and wishing them every success in their professional careers.
In parliamentary business and during a public sit-in chaired by the Speaker of the National People's Assembly, Ibrahim Boughali, MPs approved 5 draft laws. These include the bill criminalizing French colonialism in Algeria, the organic law relating to political parties and the country's territorial organization, as well as the road traffic law. The approval followed the report of the Joint Committee tasked with setting the outstanding provisions between the 2 chambers of the Parliament. Algerian students and youth across Europe are coming together through consular initiatives during the month of Ramadan. Najah Diyar.
At the request of the Secretary of the State in charge of the Algerian community abroad, the initiative has now been extended to all Algerian consulates across Europe. In Paris, at the Place de la Nation, the Consulate General opened its doors, hosting the traditional iftar offered to Algerian students each weekend during Ramadan. Today, the opportunity arises once again on the occasion of the holy month of Ramadan, a time that upholds the values of fraternity, solidarity and togetherness, deeply rooted in Algerian traditions. You remain their devoted ambassadors, notably through the many solidarity initiatives led by members of our diaspora's associations, whose commitment and unwavering dedication deserve recognition. We cherish our Algerian traditions and values, especially gatherings during Ramadan, which is why this occasion is so meaningful. I've met some of these people 2 or 3 years ago at my first iftar here, and it's a great pleasure to reconnect with them. Students from across the Bouches-du-Rhône were warmly received at the Consulate General in Marseille, while in Brussels, the event, organized hand-in-hand with the Union of Algerian Students in Belgium, marked a first for many attendees, who now hope to see it extended beyond Ramadan. We hope to reunite with our Algerian community on many more occasions, coming together for the greater good of our country. I pray for your continued success and the very best in the future. This fills us with warmth and hope for what lies ahead. The Secretary of State has turned hope into action, pledging the expanded initiatives alongside his government colleagues. The young attendees in Créteil seized this chance to pitch concrete ideas directly to the consulate officials, while back at the Consulate General, students showed equal ingenuity, tackling pressing issues affecting the fragility of their status in France. These study scholarships, which provide students with allowances, range from 55 to 65 euros per month. I believe it would be better if this amount were increased. Many envision a consulate that truly listens, a dynamic hub for ideas where young energy fuels Algeria's progress, all brought to life in the warmth and conviviality of an iftar gathering.
So with our community abroad, the Algerian consulate in Barcelona is helping young citizens abroad regularize their status, providing fast and organized support so they can return home safely and legally. Details again with Najah Diyar.
The Algerian consulate in Barcelona is seeing high turnout as young people seek to regularize their status under the President's initiative, allowing vulnerable or irregular citizens abroad to return home legally. We thank the President of the Republic for the new law he issued. I pray that all those in difficulty can complete their paperwork and return home to see their families. Thankfully, the consulate took excellent care of us and helped us process our documents. Thank God for the assistance they provided, even under the pressure of the crowds. I've been without a passport for 15 years and now I finally have it. I came without an appointment just to inquire, but they received me, accepted my documents, and now I'm waiting for my passport. The consulate is processing applications at an accelerated pace, ensuring organized handling and dedicating all the necessary resources to review and manage the files efficiently. The Algerian Consulate General in Barcelona has recorded a significant influx of young people from this group seeking to regularize their status. The process is ongoing at a rapid pace, with dozens of cases handled daily, as the consulate closely supports citizens until their files are fully processed. A total of 190 requests were submitted for these measures. From February 3rd to March 5th, 2026, the consulate handled 11,139 applications, issued 953 emergency passports, and provided 520 identity certificates. Reflecting the government's humanitarian approach, this initiative enables citizens abroad to regularize their status and return home thanks to the support and facilitation provided by the consular offices.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of our news edition. Please follow us on Canal Algérie. Thank you very much.